Yep, Tajiri mixed up in. But you also have the lead figure very.
Talk about going to, like, how the deck stacked against you in all the ways that you people in the ring.
You know, man, I like to look at it. I like to look at it like this. Like, it's stacked against all of us. So I just got to be the better man in this situation. And that's what I do every time. It's young goat shit, you know?
Talk to me about the mood of the locker room right now. This is a huge event, and yourself included in this huge event too. What's the mood back there? How do you handle all the nerves for this build-up?
Man, as far as the mood goes, it's the same as it is always here, man. Everybody's like family. But as far as the shit, man, it's a big night. It's a big night, you know, especially with it being on Vice TV. You know, you gotta perform, you gotta live up to the hype. So you know, some nerves that come with that.
Myron, listen, you're 24 and you're a champion. I'm 23 and I'm behind the camera. What is your pro wrestling journey been like so far from, you know, going into pro wrestling and becoming the champion?
Shit, 25.
Oh, sorry.
I just turned 25.
24 on your...
Yeah, I just turned 25.
You look 24.
Thanks, man. A year younger. But honestly, like, it's been a long journey. It just shows me that like hard work really pays off. Like, as long as you're believing in yourself and working hard, like literally doesn't matter what age you are, you're gonna do anything. You're gonna accomplish anything.
Seems to be the case that whenever, whether MLW or outside, people show up and like, I want to wrestle Myron Reed, I want to wrestle Myron Reed. What's that like to kind of be one of those guys that people come into a company to want to wrestle?
Man, I don't want to think about it like that because I'm still trying to fulfill my dreams. I don't want to, you know.
Okay.
It's like, no, man, we need you to fulfill everybody else's dreams the rest of the year. You know what I mean? I'm still in the stage where I'm still trying to fulfill, you know, my dreams. Still trying to hit that peak.
Myron, now, last time we discussed that Leo Rush had gone to retirement, and now he signed to AEW. How does that make you feel to see him come back and now sign to a contract?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. I felt like he was ducking me. So, you know, AEW, whatever. I mean, you lose, you know, whatever. I'm gonna get up out of here and sign with the bigger company. It's cool.
Myron, being so young and in the professional wrestling industry, who do you think you either do? Do you think you have your own style of wrestling, or do you try to emulate somebody?
That's a good question. I've been doing this for almost 6 years, so like I'll probably say like the first 2 years it was more of like just wrestling your idol. So you're like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, but once you get to the bigger stage, you start to realize like the more you separate yourself, the bigger opportunities are going to be for you. Like if you're looking like this guy or wrestling like this guy, they're like, okay, well if you want this, then I can just get this guy. Or, you know what I mean? I can have this guy on my show. You know, you got to be different.
A quick follow-up, you know, the term middleweight is famously associated with the former MMA champion Anderson Silva. Do you look at him, to, in a sense, emulate his stances? Because, you know, you are the MLW middleweight champion.
Yeah, man, the crazy thing is when he was, like, on his tear, I wasn't really watching UFC. Like, I just got into it. So, like, Adesanya is, like, my guy right now. So, like, I'm like, that guy's the man. Like, if I can be half of the guy he is, like, you know what I mean? I'll be good.
So, just like Adesanya, are you big into anime?
Not really, but like one of my friends turned me on to it, so like I started watching this, like it's called like Bakuhan or something like that. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it though. Like the first couple episodes are like weird for me, but like after that it's like it's slowly getting to me. I might have to do it.
With the Opera Cup tonight, is there anyone in particular you're keeping an eye on, or are you just keeping an eye on the whole tournament?
Man, there's so many good wrestlers in that tournament, bro. Like, I just want to wrestle all of them. Like, I want to just show what I can do against anyone. Like, different styles, same style, doesn't matter.
Through all your hard work, you've proven that you deserve to be on this stage because you've earned it, though. So what's the routine like to get ready for something like this? You mentioned before their nerves are going to be part of it, but what do you do to get yourself settled down so that when the lights do shine, you perform the best?
I'll have like shows like, I'll be like 2 years in, I'll go to the show and like I'll go out there and I'll be all nervous and stuff, and then like I'll go back and I'm like, we just took like 2 steps back, like I'm supposed to be progressing. But now I just tell myself like, this shit's way bigger than you, so like you're not just doing it for yourself, so like I can't be selfish, you know. So I gotta put in the work regardless.
So besides professional wrestling, you've been dropping music, you got music coming out. How does that make you feel for everybody to hear it?
It's awesome. Like I'm just doing everything I love to do. Like I mean, they say you only live once, so like, just do whatever you want to do. Like,
If you had to make a diss track on anyone in the roster, who would it be?
LAX. LAX, because they talking the game. I don't think they would be coming with that fire back, you know.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else?
You talked about, last time we talked, you mentioned having that fucking attitude.
Yeah.
Bringing that into, you know, this kind of new era almost of MLW with like TV and everything like that. You still kind of really go about that mindset, have that kind of adaptability, especially too with your life changes from the first time.
Yeah, but like, I feel like if you go about it professionally, like, you definitely got to stand up for yourself. You got to have some balls.
Right.
But like, definitely go about it professionally. But I still stand by that.
How do you balance the aspect of, you know, social media is a huge thing nowadays with helping promoting your brand, but also the brand of MLW? How do you balance that out for your career and also for your personal life too?
Honestly, social media is a lot. So like, especially when it comes to family and stuff like that. Like for me, I just try to like, when I'm on social media, I'm liking what I see for whatever I'm on. I'm posting like whatever I need to promote for the day. But like other than that, man, like I try to stay off of it, enjoy my kids, enjoy, you know, fiance and everything like that. So.
Right, you know, after tonight, you know, if you emerge victorious, where do you think is the next step for you in this company or possibly elsewhere?
Right now, it's not really this, but when I go up tonight, when I win tonight, I just want to wrestle whoever earns it the best, you know, where they got from. Take them down one by one like dominoes.
Speak about, like, obviously the 4 wins, but can you speak a little bit more to wrestling Tajiri tonight and coming in? Like just going to, that kind of talent, his expertise coming in.
Learn, man. That's the biggest part about it. Like, I'm super excited to learn. That's the biggest thing. Win and learn. Not lose and learn.
What's the biggest learning lesson you've had since you started to where you're now?
Confidence. Confidence is the biggest thing in wrestling. Like, you can be a okay wrestler, but if you got confidence, people are gonna think you're good. You know, it's how you go about things. So that's really it.
You go about the mentality too, kind of not just for you, but others, like kind of take it to make it too. Like just say
Absolutely, yeah. That definitely goes along with confidence. Like you just gotta believe in yourself. You might not have it now, but you gotta, in your head, you gotta believe you're gonna one day have it and manifest that. So like, that's very important.
Listen, you're in tremendous shape. You obviously trained yourself a ton to get ready for this. But I've asked everybody here, what's the cheat meal after the event's over to kind of celebrate your victory?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I eat cheat meals every day.
What's the specific one for tonight?
Everybody keeps telling me Philly cheesesteak, man, so I think I'm gonna have to try it. I'm not from here. Like, y'all probably like now. Yeah, I'm not from here, so I'm definitely gonna give that a shot.
Do you know from where Gino's Palace? I know a lot of people like Tony Luke's there.
Honestly, don't know, so I'm looking for recommendations.
Jim's on South.
Yeah,
Tony Luke's.
I heard about Jim's. I haven't heard about Tony.
So now you have music coming out.
Yeah.
The top 3 producers that you'd like to be working with.
I'm gonna name all the popular ones. I want to work with Kanye. He's a producer himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's doing shit. Playboy Cardi, definitely. Metro. TV1. Yeah.
Listen, with your, like, you know, what you said, following up with the how important do you think building your brand outside of pro wrestling is with you being so young?
It's a learning experience. It just teaches you how to run a business. Like, for me, it's important, super important, because like wrestling's my job. So like, I got to take it super duper serious. Like, I quit my job like a year ago for a reason. So like, it's like I can't slack. Who's gonna pay the bills?
Talk about your passions, wrestling and music. I love doing what you're doing, two passions together. How does music and wrestling coincide and link together for you?
Yo, like, so when I was younger, before I even started wrestling, I was like doing backyard wrestling stuff. But like, what inspired me to do that was watching music videos of wrestling. Whether it was wrestling, other backyard wrestling, or if it was like PWG or something like that. Like, that's what I was watching. I was like, I was already a wrestling fan. Like I gotta do this. I thought that you just had to be super jacked and go to the WWE. But once I found that, I was like, okay, I gotta start from the bottom, but get there one day.
We'll do one more question.
What video games have you been playing?
I'm gonna lie to you. Before I stopped, I was playing Star Wars Battlefront. But my PS4, like, they kept like getting too hot. Like every time I get on the house, like 25 minutes, it's like PS4's hot. So like I can't even play it. So like the last month, I've been working on highlight videos, trying to get better at graphic designing. Like you never know. Like you never know once.
So you're creating your own highlight packages, dropping them on Instagram. YouTube.
Yeah, so if I'm working towards that, while I'm 25 and I get 45, 50, and I'm like super duper good at this shit, I'm like I can go behind the scenes and this, you know. That's the way to do it. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you guys.